Hello, I'm Matt Oxley, and I'm going to chat with you a little bit about another one of the 7 components of our New World Advisor model, the elite advisors in the industry, and that's affluent loyalty, client loyalty. There's a distinct difference between satisfaction, and client satisfaction has been researched for years, and affluent loyalty. And we've been researching affluent loyalty for the past decade. Satisfaction is a temporary emotional feeling. It can be fleeting. Loyalty is a long-standing earned behavior. And the statistical significance to affluent loyalty becomes so important when it comes to business development, penetrating their centers of influence and acquiring new relationships. Now the reality is, last year, 70% of financial advisors lost affluent clients for something beyond death or moving out of town. In other words, the loyalty of their affluent clientele wasn't what they wanted. Now there's 2 criteria that are a dead tie, statistical tie, when it comes to an affluent prospect determining who they're going to work with if they're making a change. One is the reputation, another is the first impression of professionalism in knowledge and broad-based competencies. This reputation comes from the loyalty of your affluent clients. And each affluent client has multiple centers of influence, at least 2. And an affluent client, if they like you, which they do, if they trust you, which to these elite advisors they do, if they respect you professionally, you're their go-to person, you're overseeing the multidimensional aspects of their family's financial affairs, which these New World advisors do, and if your sales skills are seamless, in other words, you can penetrate, you can sell effortlessly, you can penetrate their centers of influence, and each of those clients should be responsible for 6 similar profile clients coming into your practice through the lifetime of that professional relationship. And a little bit of a caveat to that, a $5 million client is easier to penetrate, easier to access introductions from than a $500,000 client. Now there's 7 key loyalty factors, 7 factors that strengthen loyalty. So we call these the 7 loyalty factors. And think about this. Factor number 1 is solving problems. The affluent want problems solved. They want communication that's clear, and they want to understand what's going on. Now, with 19.9% of financial advisors increasing the amount of personal time they've spent with their affluent clients in today's environment, that tells us that they're not solving problems. That's one of the reasons why 8 out of 10 affluent clients today are willing to change. They have enough statistical dissatisfaction to change advisors. Now, the second is performance meeting expectations. Now the key word there is expectations. We all know performance has been down, and now performance is beginning to come back up, and we knock on wood, and we want this recovery to continue. But it's real important to understand that the affluent are not chasing yield. They want you to protect what they have. Now the third is they want contact, personal contact, when anything might impact their portfolio. And as I said, when 19.9%, 8 out of 10 financial advisors have not been making that kind of contact in the midst of this crisis, it's a shame. It's an opportunity for all these elite advisors. Now, the 4th criteria is they want you to clearly understand everything about their family situation, the goals of the family, and it is beyond just the performance of the portfolio. So they want you to really know every element of their family. Number 5, they want full disclosure. of fees. They don't trust this industry. They don't trust the pricing in this industry, and they want full disclosure. And by the way, when you're prospecting, it's very, very important that you tell that particular affluent prospect that you're going to look at their cost structure. And by that, basically what you're saying is if you find hidden fees, you're going to let them know. Why? It's one of the key loyalty factors. If you find hidden fees in a prospect's family's financial affairs, you've just broken that trust bond. Number 6, they want you to care about them more than just how their investments are performing. They want you to care about them as a person, emotional. And again, with not enough contact with this in the midst of this financial crisis, this is not happening. The 7th is they want you to create and execute a financial plan. Financial planning has never gone away, but now it is big time. They want you to create and execute that financial plan. And everybody's financial plan should be adjusted right now. And with that adjustment comes the execution, making certain that it happens. We've just seen an advisor bring in 18 new relationships in 9 months, 18 new affluent relationships. 7 of these relationships were physicians. Not one of them thought that they had a financial plan. Now, obviously, some of them probably did have some sort of planning, but it probably wasn't executed, and obviously they didn't consider it planning. Now, here's another thing about loyalty. Elite advisors have loyal team members. Elite teams have loyalty amongst team members and support personnel. This loyalty is so critically important. Why? Because then they enhance the service, they enhance the relationship of that advisor to their affluent client. Affluent loyalty is key. The more we work on strengthening the loyalty, the more we strengthen that relationships. Marketing is all about relationships, and managing our clients, strengthening the loyalty is all about relationships. Strengthen that affluent loyalty, work on it all the time, and you will also accelerate your rainmaking, your business development.